Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Prior to the break, I mentioned that you have the chance to win an Xbox One. All you have to do is go on Twitter to @MLG, hit that retweet button, and submit who you think is going to win, Faze or TK. I said Optic. Who knows? Who knows? Chance of Greenwall might be able to still take this series. Matt, we're about to head into game number 3, Biolab Uplink. Faze up 2-0. Do you see TK having any chance in this one?
I mean, of course they have a chance. I mean, do I think they win? I don't think they win. I think they have a chance. If you would have said, like, I would feel worse if this was like comeback. Yeah. Right?
Oh no, I totally agree.
I think this is a map that they can definitely win.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Nameless's host. I mean, it's the only maps that FaZe lost all weekend were on Uplink. I mean, you figure if there's any one that TK can take, it would be this one.
Absolutely. As we head into game number 3 here, game 1 was dominant performance there in the respawn, but it was on FaZe's host. Let's see if Nameless's host can really give them the upper hand here in game number 3. Looks like we're waiting on 1 or 2 more players to join the lobby. So far tonight, we saw ISO win with Parasite as their substitute 3-1 in that series up against Rise. Apathy, the new pickup for Rise. They played with Jay Sano as well as a fill-in for TCM. It looked all right in game number 1, but really outside of that, they wound up falling short in that series. Super close through and through, though. In the final moments of Isolation's Uplink game, they were able to dunk it in a pretty crazy moment on comeback Uplink.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy at the end. And then this series, it's kind of gone how we've expected, I would say, right?
Yep. Oh, wow, 100%. At the rest of, I mean, on the second half of the night, though, after this matchup, we'll have Elevate versus ON, and then NB versus Orbit. Now, Matt, Elevate, with that team change, do you still think they have that series, or do you think Optic Nation has the upper hand?
I still think Elevate has a good chance in that series. I mean, it's not like they're adding somebody who they've never played with before. They're adding TJ, who they played with a bunch. So I think the only one who'd have to adjust for that is Saints. But Saints is a player I feel like he can play with anybody.
There's a look at the Elevate lineup. Saints, Classic, Slacked, and TJ. TJ's had an exceptional Season 3 so far with a 1.11 KD. And I think about 33 kills per respawn. Biolab Uplink getting started now. Matt, I think FaZe takes this one. They win the series 3-0 in my eyes. I think you're on the same boat as me, but TK has a chance. Nameless is the host of this game. We're going to hop on board with him off the start. You're going to have to expect him to hold down the area where the drone spawns in between blue and purple at bottom snow with that ball in hand all game long.
Yeah, Nameless is going to have to go big, especially he's the host. Going to have to put up some major numbers for TK if they're going to steal this uplink.
Absolutely. We're getting game number 3 started. Off the start, we're going to hop on board with Nameless as he pushes towards blue.
Yep, kind of making his way over towards the drone side of the map. Not too much of a shocker, and you're going to have one of the players on FaZe just watching that overextension, watching that flank. That's going to be enabled with Zuma. Gonna get that first kill of the game. On Theory, you see Clay picking up a kill as well. Nameless right now just needs to stay alive and defend the drone.
Nameless staying alive inside of blue. Sharp picks up a 2-piece of his own. No one is yet to grab the drone at this moment. Zuma, beautiful job flanking through ice, getting control of blue for his squad, just relieving some of the pressure that would come towards middle map. Neslo and him just wound up dancing around for a little while. The spawn, though, at bottom elbow might be able to help Theory as he tries to stop this push.
Yeah, Theory, though, with the drone, though, Jack, going through mid-bio. He's got some good teammate support in front of him. Nameless picking up some players over in snow. Trying to dip down into snow is Theory. He's got 2 teammates in front of him. Looked like he was going to go for a throw there. Seems like Neslo trying to pick up the drone. Can he get it in for 2? No, he is stopped right at the wire. Looks like a very strong defensive hold there from FaZe. Definitely thought that was points in TK's favor.
Enable's going to grab this drone and immediately begin rotating it towards green. He's got the rest of his squad up. There's one player already in green hut. That's actually Zuma, or Attach, who's behind them. Picks up 1 kill on Nameless. They just have a wide open run now to the opposing team's base. TK, first on the board with the 2-point dunk.
Yeah, nice score right there from Neslo's. It's going to put that first 2 points on the board for TK, and you see on the other side, though, it's going to be FaZe setting up for drone control, and TK able to slay everybody out. Clay, the only one alive, going to go for a 1-point score. He's going to miss horribly, and now you're seeing another player from FaZe able to pick up the drone. That was Enable, currently sitting at 1-5. He is struggling for them. TK, though, has a chance to wrap the drone here, Jack. They're going to elect to just throw it out, play for a reset, though.
Zuma flanking behind Theory at the moment. Theory now beginning to rotate back Trying to challenge that gunfight. Zuma not able to win it as of yet. He challenges yet again, takes him down. 3 players fall for TK, now spawning back up in red. Gonna be up to them to regain control of their base. Neslo, though, doing a fantastic job of distracting inside of blue.
Yeah, and Zuma, he's gonna be pushing out the players on TK. He's actually gonna get cut down. That would have been huge if he would have been able to pick up some kills right there for Faze. Definitely would have set up them for a nice score opportunity.
Nabel takes down Theory. Getting challenged now from top rails. That's Nameless who takes him down. He's going to grab that drone sitting at 8 and 5. If you're just tuning in, Faze is up 2-0 in this series. They won the first game in that respawn game mode with ease on Solar Hardpoint. Then the S&D went in their favor 6-3. In this game, though, still a 2-0 lead for TK.
Yep, drone's going to get reset. Faze picking up some kills, though, Jack. They're starting to get control of the TK base. Look at this, TK. They're going to overextend. They're going to send 1 player through purple, going to wrap all the way around to blue. 2 players through ice. Clay going to pick up 1. Zuma, though, able to dunk that one home. Going to put a 2 points on the board for Faze.
Absolutely love the route used by Zuma there, getting cover from that blue box. He's able to get the dunk in, tie up the game with 2 minutes remaining inside number 1. TK now with the drone. They're going to get aggressive towards bottom snow. That dynamic map element, that yellow building has now dropped in. That's going to reduce the throw line a little bit for TK there. Doesn't matter, though, as Enable grabs the drone and continues to move it towards blue. He falls. Drone in the hands of Theory, stunning out 1 player inside purple. He's being flanked from behind, just trying to stay alive. Hasn't tossed a drone off the map at this moment. He falls. Attach picks up a 2-piece. Make it 3 as Clayster is there to help him. Faze now going to go on the full aggression towards middle map.
See what they decide to do. They're going to bring it over towards blue. Thought they might have had an opportunity to wrap, but
oh, the flank from Zuma.
Yeah, I thought Zuma might have been able to just play for that pass, and it looks like he's going to be wrapping all the way around, though. Has a lot of players from TK around. The drone going to reset. Thought that Faze might have went for a pass. They still can't get Zuma out of their base.
Yeah, that was a really awkward play, actually, from Clayster. He decided to just try to throw it, and it was short by a long shot. Unable, though, with that drone in hand, gets it below rails. He's getting stunned over and over, not able to get it in. He was chain stunned for about 4 seconds there, as now the drone is beginning to wrap towards bottom green. Theory, alive on catwalk. Misses the beatdown, though, on the opposing player. Neslo's there to help him. He's got this drone now in bottom Eskies. Staying alive, the challenge from Neslo. He's going to lose the gunfight, but Enable's not able to pick up the kill.
Yeah, Theory is going to put that one home, and it's going to put them up 2, Jack. But you see on the drone reset, it's going to be Faze. Clay, he's going to pass that one over to Attach. Clay, try to open up some lanes with the AR. Attach, making some plays here with the drone. Look at the movement from Attach, and he's going to put that one in. A huge play right there at the end by Clay and Attach to put in the 2-point score, and it's going to be tied going to the half.
Matt, of all people I saw play in Uplink this weekend at UMG Dallas, Attach had some of the best drone movement through and through. You could have made a top 5 plays just from him, showing it off yet again here in the Season 3 Pro League. Zuma starts off the game hot at 14-9. He just can't be stopped, whether it's any team that faces him. Obviously just went huge in the grand finals up against Optic Gaming in every single game, leading his team in score. As we move into the half, all tied up, Faze have the opportunity to close out the series 3-0.
Yeah, and they're going to be pushing over towards the drone pretty hard, all 4 members, and they're actually going to leave Enable behind yet again. So Enable off the break on both sides for Faze. He launches it back and then rotates over towards the drone, but Zuma gets on top of purple, able to take out 1. Now going to just try and cause some issues on the TK side of the map. You see where he is. He's going to get cut down, and it's going to be TK in control of the drone side right off the bat.
The biggest issue that Faze had on this map earlier on in the weekend was because they would get slayed into their base so hard and they wouldn't know how to react back. Clayster wound up making the play call to keep flooding Attach through ice. Expect to see him do this all game long, especially on this side. Now in control of purple, they've got 1 more player to beat. He's able to take him down. That's a Nameless falling for TK. Faze now on the full aggression. Yeah,
and it's Zuma over in Eskies. He's trying to pick up some kills on that side of the map. Nope. And that's all 4 dead for Faze, Jack. And you see it's going to be Theory with the drone going over towards green plat with it. Nameless going to be able to pick up 1. Has other players from Faze flooding in, but still 2 points on the board for TK as they go up into the lead.
Up 6-4 now. You can see Zuma slowing it down a little bit here on side number 2. The slang much more even this game, no longer on Faze's host. On Solar Hardpoint, they outslayed TK by 40 kills. Much closer this time around as Neslo finds another kill on Clayster. He's been beginning to shut Clay down so far in this game. The drone in the hands of Theory. He's just trying to play his life with the help of Neslo. Another dunk coming in. Some major kills happening across the map here from Jeremy.
Yeah, and Sharp in the Faze base. He was making some noise. He gets cut down. Faze gonna get drone control. Zuma, the only one over on that side, though. Clay gonna get over there now, but he's gonna be met by 2 players of TK. But the players of Faze attach and enable, just the 2 of them alone, Jack, able to pick up all the kills on the opposing side of that map. It looked like that was gonna be a pass from attach to enable. He's gonna get cut down in midair. The drone in the TK base, not gonna be able to get it out. Now TK with a great opportunity here, Jack, to rotate this drone.
Nameless beginning to flood it through green. Smart decision to toss it out. Wasn't sure if he was going to be able to stay alive for long enough to get that dunk in. TK showing some life now in game number 3. They're up by 2 possessions. Theory getting control of purple for his squad, but Attach answers right back. Nameless, though, picks up a 2-piece. Clay's just going to grab this drone, toss it for yards. The rest of his squad finally spawning up in blue.
Yep, but it's going to be Neslo with the drone, taking it back into his base. This is dangerous, Jack. He has one Faze player in front of him. Neslo able to get that drone out for a second. I didn't think he was going to see that player, and then at the last second, he was going to get taken out. But it's going to be Clay getting the drone for Faze. Let's see what he's going to decide to do. Pass it to Zuma. Zuma, though, he's going to get cut down. Clay trying to pick the drone back up. The drone's going to be picked up by Theory as Theory runs this one outskirts.
They're going to have one player to beat to try to score this drone. Theory now running it towards top green. The rest of Faze is now spawned up. He's going to go for the dunk and gets it in the final moment. 10-4 lead. TK running away with it on side number 2.
Yeah, Faze needs to make something happen here now, Jack. They're going to make a comeback. It needs to start now. Zuma, he's going to pick up the drone. Neslo picks up one. Theory with a crazy stump. Now it's going to be the drone in favor of TK. They should be at least be able to get a 1-point score here, Jack.
Sharp connects with, or Neslo connects with the shot, making it now 11-4. TK looking dominant on side number 2. They may not be completely outslaying their opponents, but they're getting the objective done. They're getting the crucial kills in the middle of the map, getting that complete map control yet again. Theory's going to grab this one. He's already got 8 uplinks to his name. This should be able to make it at least 9. Yes, he does.
Yup, Theory gonna put that one in. That's pretty much gonna be a game, Jack.
Yeah.
It's gonna be TK taking this bio uplink. Liked what we saw out of them on this map. You know, this is the one we thought they can win. Now, going over to a hard point, it's gonna be very difficult, but they do have the opportunity there, obviously, to force a game 5, which, you know, if they can force that game 5, anything can happen.
Oh, absolutely. Faze still looking like their weakest game mode is absolutely gonna be uplink. They're gonna want to fix this one prior to playing at Gfinity in just a couple of weeks. Zuma gets cut down. 30 seconds remaining, a 4-possession game. That's going to do it. Faze losing game number 3. Beautifully played by TK. Got to give a major shout out to Neslo. 26 and 26, but he was just competing all game long with Clayster with that bow. Did it all he needed to, as Clay only going 20 and 24, a big difference maker.
Yeah, but it's unbelievable, though. Nobody on TK goes positive, Jack. I mean, you have Theory on 19 and 25. Yep. You got Neslo 26 and 27. I believe Nameless finishes at 26 and 27. And Sharp doesn't go positive either. But TK just using some great teamwork, playing around the drone, able to keep control of the drone at most of the time. And they're able to take this uplink in a dominating fashion.
Great stuff from TK as they stay alive in this series. They're sitting at 1 and 3 in the Pro League. This would be a great upset to take against Faze. There's your final scoreboard. 30 and 25 from Attach, 30 and 23 from Zuma. Unfortunately for them, it wasn't enough as the objective gameplay just wasn't done there for Faze. Game number 4, going to be another hard point map. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more action when we come back.